news tonight. Honesty in business and dignity in labor are virtues expected of Muslims, cleric says. FCT minister calls for harmonization of revenue collection in the FCT. And 24 hours after closure of Games Village Slip Road, motorists appeal for cooperation of all. Hello, good evening. Thanks for joining us on NTA Channel 5 News at 7. I am Miriam Emekamadi. We begin with a message from the Islamic cleric today. Honesty and business and dignity in labor are Islamic virtues expected of Muslims as they work to earn their daily living. Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliagon of the Nafsat Mosque, Utako, reminds worshippers of these in his Juma sermon, from where Abdullahi Ajia reports.
Modesty in behavior, truthfulness and sincerity in dealings with fellow human beings, especially in contractual transactions, Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliagon says, are responsibilities upon the shoulders of Muslims. A true believer, the cleric describes as a trustworthy, disciplined and God-fearing person.
We have to get doing something. It is not good Islamically to be idle, doing nothing. You have to engage yourself in doing something. And if you are going to do something is kind of business or go into trade and the rest of them, it has to be in a good way, in an honest manner, where Allah will be pleased with you, where you will be concerned with the teachings of Islam and the principle of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the Holy Quran. And do not run your business with deception. Do not run your business with lies.
The cleric's admonition also discourages laziness and begging. Begging
is haram. Begging is discouraged, is not allowed in Islam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, the upper hand is better than the lower hand.
Complying with these Quranic injunctions, Sheikh Aliagon stresses, will earn Allah's benevolent mercy and blessings upon mankind. In Abuja, Abdullahi Ajia, NTA News.
And away from religion, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Muhammad Musa Bello, has challenged all revenue-generating secretariats, departments and agencies to harmonize the process of tax collection to avoid multiplication of tax payable by the resident and corporate entities in the FCT. The minister noted that a reformed tax administration will not only end the multiple taxation, but will encourage the establishment and growth of small and medium enterprises in the nation's capital. The minister, represented by the FCT Permanent Secretary, Olusode Adeshola, at a stakeholders' resolution retreat on harmonization of revenue collection and ease of doing business at Akure, the Ondo State capital, disclosed that some of the reforms are being implemented in the FCT, include the automated platforms for the issuance of permits, licenses and approvals, known as the FCT Business Portal, which allow businesses and individuals to apply for and receive all necessary permits and licenses in real time without physical contact with any government officials. Acting Executive Chairman, FCT Internal Revenue Service, Haruna Abdullahi, says the retreat is a pathway towards achieving its vision of establishing a world-class revenue collection system in the FCT. 24 hours after the closure of Link Road connecting Airport Road from the Games Village roundabout, Galadimawa, FCT residents are hopeful that the action will help to save lives of road users in the area. Odiri Oburu Arutele reports that while motorists acknowledge the quick intervention of FEMA for barricading the road, they appealed to road users to cooperate with the authorities to enable them divert traffic to safe areas.
This link road is temporarily closed to traffic. Motorists plying the routes are not unaware of the grave danger and calamity recorded in the past from excessive rainfall and heavy flooding. Road users are now complying to the new development as they are left with no other choice but to go through Galadimawa roundabout before connecting the airport road.
Pass here, water will just carry the person. Because when water full here, you can't pass here. So that is why they block them. I believe government should do something reasonable for here, like either to raise the road up or to do something good here.
Government used to block it like this because of the flood over there. If there's any emergency now, the car will now run straight into the floor over there. So they were protecting life, so that people will not just be dying anyhow. That is why they were doing it. So now that it's rainy season, mostly they did it in rainy season.
One, I know like them because some people they pass here because of sometimes you go still go slow from that place.
Correspondents observed that the movement of vehicles in the area was smooth, while motorists expressed readiness to comply with all safety rules and guidelines introduced for the period. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru, Arutere, NTA News.
A 12-year-old writer and JSS2 student Divine Ogu has published his first novel titled Destined to be Great. The teenager writer who joined the prestigious League of Nigerian Authors was inspired to write the book by his enthusiasm for positive ethical behavior. Aisha Bashir has more.
Divine Ogu attends Nigerian Korean Model School, Abuja. His book tackles issues of ethical behavior. Divine says his work attempts to use plots to teach parents and children from his perspective about the negative effects of improper child upbringing.
I got the inspiration from God and also through the passion of reading books. That whatsoever God has ordained in a person's life must surely come that person's way.
I'm very happy and I give God the glory and thanks that it is during my time as the director principal of the school that such a feat has been achieved. I'm really very happy.
Music and dance was used to illustrate other themes to the excitement of guests. Mrs. Emefile Genevieve, the book reviewer, emphasized the need to encourage young creative minds to the art of writing.
Teaching us to be hardworking, to be resilient, don't give up, generous, selflessness.
There's hope for Nigeria. If at all a boy of JS2 can write a book, we encourage that.
We want to encourage students that they should go into reading as a hobby because it will help them in increasing their vocabulary when they come to write their final exams. It makes it easy for them to express themselves.
Participants acknowledged the happy ending, which according to them speaks volumes of the precision and thoroughness the young author employs in developing the plots. Comments from the guests extolled the sequence, which encourages easy reading and a better understanding of the book by readers. Aisha Bashir, NTA News.
A non-governmental organization, USA Africa, is taking its capacity training to the 6 area councils of the FCT, with selected beneficiaries from the area council, as well as inmates of Kuje Correctional Center, as a way of empowerment and promoting self-reliance. Aisha Obali gives us the details.
In view of the number of unemployed youth and making them self-reliant, USA Africa says the program is expected to be sustained. Meanwhile, the focus is on engaging the youth population and inmates, as this addition promises to take the beneficiaries through technopreneurship, partnering with some government agencies.
Nobody is focusing on what will bring food on the table legally. Everybody have gone illegal. Everybody have gone immoral, doing all sorts of things to survive. But it's time we come home to the communities and train these young people on how to be relevant in the society.
Creating an enabling digital environment, according to speakers, will accelerate technological development of the country.
Towards ensuring that we achieve the NMSME subsector of our dream in the areas of job creation, wealth creation, and poverty alleviation.
In Nigeria, what that means is that we provide the enabling environment for operators to provide telecommunication services. And so what that means is that we make it attractive, we make the environment attractive for them to come and want to, give services.
An organization that partners with us, involves us in in any activity that will impact positively to reduce the number of persons coming to custody or even those in custody.
With the theme Digital Innovation and Entrepreneurship in SDGs Youth Leadership and Mentorship in Abuja, Aisha Uba Ali, NTA News.
And in the tech world, technological trends like virtual reality, robotics, genomics, quantum computing, cyber security, artificial intelligence, and lots more are all geared towards optimizing life's experiences. But experts say these innovations need to be controlled. ICT correspondent Toiba Anifowoshe has more on the venture.
Is termed as narrow
the computer
AI
simulation of human intelligence, known as artificial intelligence, is one of the latest technologies in the world.
General AI.
ChatGPT, an AI-driven chat box, allows human-like conversations with the end user. The natural language processing software can assist with everyday tedious tasks, such as writing or navigating the web for answers. But there are growing concerns about the dangers from the development in this field. AI godfather Geoffrey Hinton recently announced his resignation from Google, expressing concerns that chatbots could soon overtake the level of information that a human brain holds. Jibril Ibrahim has years of experience in the tech industry. He's of the view that Geoffrey's concerns are genuine.
I think the conversation that even somebody like Elon Musk has also raised is that what we are having with artificial intelligence currently is very powerful. We might not have started feeling it fully in Nigeria, but some of us that use it already see the power of AI. Now, the guy is concerned about the fact that the pace at which the artificial intelligence is moving, there is a risk that a lot of jobs, a lot of interactions, a lot of behaviors, a lot of security issues are going to be breached in a manner that the society is not those things that are so bad themselves, but the society will not be ready for it. So, because currently you will have seen how easy it is now to fake voice, I can take your voice as you are just talking to me. If I can get 3 minutes of your voice now, I can put it in a free AI platform, take your picture, put it in another free AI platform, and then I can tell it to say anything, and to say it perfectly in your own voice.
However, he emphasized the need for control on the use of technology.
If the people ahead of us are already seeing danger, we that we are behind, we have a big opportunity to take control of it, protect our data, have data security in a manner that some people cannot just take advantage of our open system and influence us in a manner that we are not prepared for.
As individuals, societies, and the world at large leverage on technological advancements, experts say the keywords are control and regulation, as that's the only way we can be protected from the abuse of technology. In Abuja, Toyiba Anifoshi, NTA News.
Let's have faith in one another, in our nation, self-determination, courage, perseverance, consistency, and resiliency. You and I, we will drive Nigerian ship. We will anchor it in a way that it will be stable, lovable, and prosperous for all of us.
The pain of war knows no tribe or religion. War engulfs everyone, rich or poor. Homes are destroyed, emptied by the darkness of war. During war, everybody loses, nobody wins. The innocent pays the price of our ego with their blood. They are badly affected affected by a decision they didn't make. Dialogue is the only way out. We are stronger together. We should never separate. We are one Nigeria. Our oneness, our strength, our beauty.
Let's join our sports desk for sports brief.
No fewer than 16 out of 24 agencies under the Federal Ministry of Education have ended. The Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Education, Andrew David Adejo, said the significance of the annual game hasn't changed as sport also help people to.
Apologies for loss of audio in that sports report. And on that note, we conclude the news in English translation. It's next. Do stay with us.
Maje yuku zewi jwenko ko yin kwa wei in wona na yiwo abada zaza ishan daje zuma woniye wa goba ngai gai ci ya shin nun abwaze ko ba in ha shin ko ba ha yaji ko ne shin aba in salaji go wa shin ansa de hai Abdullahi ajiya wona da shi ba wai bai na dai wa ngai ge bada ko kale yin nun shi ko shi nun Shafaruddin ale agon nun nasfat asalaji nyakun ba gile nun utako ye jin apmache weche aslaji be pa samu be jin we go shoko be dagna che we nga be jin hein washi ngaichi ai tun nun abwaze sopa banu belo nun aslaji agbegbeje we nga go bwato ko nyaba ko te jin slaji anu ntichenu oza wo jin weimbo e ku shoko yiwe to ko tuna apeji e nyebo. Minister Kinzin Naya Mohamed Musa Bielo wala atnbwaji akpeje mbanu go agodilo nu abwaze inchedo nu agbedogun aje danu Kinzin de nge ala gbegbe gban kakara to ayejin godugo nu abwaze ko nu aza ajeze parun ntigana biya gban atami akako azokpan. Minister we ngaga gadugo nun aza ko na abwaze ko to wuge abwaze ba hwi ozanu ama abwaze balo na abie nyabwa njesun kwa lapata nanu okinzinda ozanu we dade no minister pata woni jinya kan kai kwekpenya lusade adosola nu yejina yejin nu azana gbanya nu akure nu ko nu ondekin ashi abawe nu gadugo sopa mbeje bedo akonejin oza wabu osi wetin apodu asan kan shiba shi agu zokoluko nu awon ailo galadima wa zoko gaduba nu ko shejaje nu zokoluko nu awon ailo oya shiyan ya shibayin akinzinda abi ba ganga baku agnadawo ntigana de ko ba gbin wewe yanu ohwi odiri agboro autere nwale sheba webe na bedai waganga amate nai baganga shi aza mbanijin bagabajin asabe no ko ejeje agwaza nche baku apmajin ban lazo ko luko egui ba azalo mbanijin asoko wan nge ba hwi betu obena agnage ajin amaje abo abawole lanu sai ko nai.
Masu kallonmu barkanmu da maciga fasarar takaitattun labarai mai karantawa Isiyaku Buhari Suleja. A hurbar da limamin masallacin Nasfat da ke Utako ya gudanar, wakilinmu Abdullahi Ajiya ya rawaito mana cewa limamin Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliyaga ya tunatar da 'yan uwa musulmai game da rikon sana'a da gaskiya da kuma aikin yi. Ya gara da cewa duk abin da za a gudanar a rike gaskiya da kuma yarda da jin tsoron Allah domin yana daga cikin imani. da ƙarshe an yi wa ƙasa addu'a da shugabanni. Ministan babban birnin tarayya Muhammad Musa Bello ya kira ga dukkan hukumomi masu amsar haraji da cewa ya kamata ya zama bai ɗaya, tunda dukkan haraji na zuwa da hannun gwamnati ne ba tare da cewa sai an karba daban-daban ba. Ministan ya yi wannan kira ne a ta bakin wakilinsa sakataren dindindin na babban birnin tarayya Olushade Adesola a wajen taron karawa juna sani na masu ruwa da tsaki ta fannin haraji a Akure, jihar Ondo. Bayan awanni 24 da rufe hanya da ya fito daga filin jirgin sama zuwa Game Village ta wajajen shataletalen Galadimawa a babban birnin tarayya, wakiliyarmu Audrey Ogboro Arutare ta ruwaito mana cewa ana sa ran daukan matakin zai taimaka wajen kiyaye rayukan masu ababen hawa a wajajen. Haka kuma masu ababen hawan sun yaba wa hukumar bayar da agaji na gaggawa na babban birnin tarayya na rufe hanyar, sun kuma yi kira ga masu amfani da hanyar da su ba gwamnati haɗin kai wajen kiyaye haɗura a wajajen. Jama'a, ƙarshen fasarar takaitattun labaran kenan, mu kwana lafiya.
Igbo bụ Igbo, ekele m unu nọ n'akụkọ ụwa nke uhuruchi taa na nkenke. Ọ bụ okwu Francis Denyi na-akọ ya. Ịkwụba aka ọtọ na mmekọrịta mmadụ n'ibe ya nakwa inwe ugwu n'ọrụ bụgasị ezigbo ihe a na-atụ anya n'aka ndị Muslim kwa ụbọchị nke ndụ ha mgbe ha na-achọ ihe afọ ga-eri. Abdullahi Ajiya nke nọ n'oge ekpere Jumat nke taa kwuru na nke a so n'ozi ọma nke Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliangan bụ nke Nafsat Mosque dị na Utako zipụtara n'oge ya bụ ekpere nke taa. Minista nke FCT bụ Muhammad Musa Bello agwala ụlọ ọrụ niile na-anakọ ụtụ isi n'ime Abuja ka ha hazie onwe ha nke ọma iji gbochie ịdị na-anara ụmụ mmadụ ụtụ isi ugboro ugboro. Odeakwụkwọ n'ụlọ ọrụ a bụ Olushade Adesola nọchitere anya ya bụ minista n'ọgbakọ emere na Akure, Ondo steeti, kwuru na ahazigharịala atụmatụ nnakọ ụtụ isi na FCT iji kwalite uto nke akụnụba. Onye jigodo ọkwa onye isi oche nnakọ ụtụ isi nke FCT bụ Haruna Abdullahi kwuru na ọgbakọ a bụ iji mee ka ọrụ nnakọ ụtụ isi ruo n'ogo nke mba ụwa ndị ọzọ na FCT. Awa 24 emechiri ụzọ jikọtara ụzọ Game Village were gawa ụzọ ọdụ ụgbọelu site na Galadimawa. Ndị bi na FCT na-ekwu na ha nwere olileanya na nke a ga-echekwaba ndụ ndị na-agafe na ya bụ mpaghara ahụ. Ọdịrị Ogboro Arutere kwuru na ndị ọkwọ ụgbọala na-eto ụlọ ọrụ FEMA nke FCT maka ọrụ ọma ahụ ha rụrụ na ngalaba ahụ, ma kwuokwa ka ndị na-eso ụzọ ahụ rube isi ma nyere ndị na-ahazi ọrụ okporo ụzọ aka ime na ndị mmadụ ga na-esokwa ya bụ ụzọ ọhụrụ ewepụtara ma manye ha ka ha na-eso. Nke a bụ etu a si hazie ma wetara gị ya bụ akụkọ nke uhuruchi taa ka ọ dị n'ụbọchị Mọnde. Ndewo.
Kalẹ̀ o ẹ̀sìnkú dédé wòyí ròyìn iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìkànnì Kánò ti ìlú Àbújá ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀nyín. Mobọ́lájí Mátì ni oníròyìn. Òdodo lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tàbí nínú gbogbo òwò tí a bá dáwọ́lé jẹ́ ohun tí ẹ̀sìn Islam fẹ́ kó jẹyọ lára àwa mùsùlùmí bí a ti ń bá ọrọ̀ ajé wa lọ lójoojúmọ́. Alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Abdullahi Ajiya tó jọ́sìn ní mọ́ṣáláṣí Nasfat tó wà ní agbègbè Utako jábọ̀ láti mọ́ṣáláṣí ọ̀hún wípé èyí ni kókó ọ̀rọ̀ nínú wàásù Jímọ̀ tòní látẹnu Sheikh Sharafuddin Aliagan tó rán gbogbo jọ̀mọ́ létí èrè tó ń bẹ nínú ìwà òtítọ́ àti òdodo àti wípé kò dára fún mùsùlùmí láti jókòó láì wáṣẹ́ ṣe bí a bá ń ṣe iṣẹ́ náà ká ṣe é pẹ̀lú òdodo ká jẹ́ ẹni tó ṣe é gbẹ́kẹ̀lé láì fi irọ́ pípa kún òwò tí à ń ṣe. aláṣẹ ìlú Àbújá Muhammadu Musa Bello ti pé gbogbo ẹ̀ka tó ń gba owó ẹ̀ka iléeṣẹ́ gbogbo àti gbogbo àjọ tó ń gba owó ọ̀hún fún ìjọba níjà wípé kí wọ́n ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ lórí owó ọ̀hún ní gbígbà láti má fi àyè sílẹ̀ fún owó sísan ní ìlọ́po fún àwọn ará ìlú àti àwọn ilé iṣẹ́. ọ̀gá àgbà ilé iṣẹ́ ìjọba ìlú Àbújá Olúṣadé Adéṣọlá tó ṣojú aláṣẹ Bello níbi ìjókòó àwọn tí ọ̀rọ̀ náà kàn ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo sọ bákan náà wípé àtúntò ètò owó yìí yóò mú kí iṣẹ́ rọrùn fún àwọn ènìyàn. ó tẹ̀síwájú sí i wípé wọ́n ti ń lò lára àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ náà ní ìlú Àbújá pàápàá gbígba ìwé àṣẹ èdìdí tí yóò fún àwọn ènìyàn ní àǹfààní láti béèrè àti láti gba àṣẹ fún láti lo ètò ọ̀hún. 24 wákàtí lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n gbégi dínà òpópónà tó lu ojú ọ̀nà márosẹ̀ Musayara láti ọ̀nà abúlé ọgbà eré ìdárayá lẹ́bàá ọ̀nà àgbáyípo Galadimawa àwọn ará ìlú nígbàgbọ́ wípé ìgbésẹ̀ náà yóò gba ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀mí là ní agbègbè ọ̀hún. alákòjọpọ̀ ìròyìn Ọ̀dírì Ọ̀gbọ́rù àrùtẹ̀rẹ̀ ìròyìn wípé àwọn awakọ̀ gbé oríyìn fún àjọ yìí tó ń ṣe àmójútó ọ̀rọ̀ pàjáwìrì bí ó ti gbé ìgbésẹ̀ náà ní wàràǹwéré. wọ́n ra ọwọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí àwọn awakọ̀ tó ń lo ojú pópó wípé kí wọ́n fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ yìí láti darí ìrìnnà ọkọ̀ sí àwọn agbègbè tó fúyẹ́ tó kì í dùn púpọ̀ ṣé ó ní ọba ogun títí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ní àṣẹ ti Èdùmàrè. Ojúmọ́ Ire ni yóò mọ́ wa.